Hello everyone, today we're going to dive into a really beautiful story called The Kissing Hand. It's all about a little raccoon who learns a special secret to help him be brave on his very first day of school.
But before we get started, let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt those little butterflies in your stomach when you had to start something new? You know, like a new school year or meeting new friends? Well, if you have, then you're going to know exactly how our main character is feeling.
So let's meet him. This is Chester Raccoon, and right now he's standing at the edge of the forest, feeling super sad. You see, it's his first day of school, and honestly, he's pretty scared.
His biggest worry, his number one fear, is leaving his mom. He tells her straight up, "I don't want to go to school. I want to stay home with you." For him, home is a safe and happy place, and the idea of leaving it makes him really upset.
And you know, it's not just his mom he's worried about missing. He starts thinking about all the fun things he'll be leaving behind, like playing with his friends and all of his favorite toys.
The list just keeps going. He wants to read his books and swing on his swing. To Chester, home has everything he knows and loves, and school just seems like this big, strange place without any of his familiar comforts.
But his mother, Miss Raccoon, is very wise. She pulls him in for a hug, nuzzles his ear, and tells him she knows a wonderful secret. A secret that will make school feel just as warm and cozy as being right at home. Now that definitely gets Chester's attention.
And get this isn't just any old secret. Ms. Raccoon explains that it's a very special family secret. It's been passed down from her mom and her mom's mom before that. It's been helping little raccoons feel brave for a long time.
And what's the name of this secret? It's called The Kissing Hand. Now Chester's curious, and I bet you are too. What in the world could a kissing hand be? So, how does this secret work? Well, this is the moment where Ms. Raccoon shows her wonderful magic to Chester. It's actually a really simple, loving thing. First, she takes Chester's little left hand. Then, she gently spreads his tiny fingers out, kind of like a fan. And then, she leans in and gives him a warm kiss right in the middle of his palm. And wow, the feeling is instant. It's like magic. Chester feels that warm kiss travel all the way from his hand, up his arm, and land right inside his heart. The story even says his little raccoon mask tingled. It's a feeling of pure love.
Miss Raccoon then explains how to use it. She tells him, whenever you feel lonely, just press your hand to your cheek and think, "Mommy loves you." That way the kiss will jump from his hand right to his face and fill him with warm, happy thoughts of home.
Now, with this new secret, everything changes for Chester. He is not the same scared little raccoon we met at the beginning. He's found his courage, and he's about to do something pretty amazing.
I mean, just look at this change. It's incredible. Before the kiss, he was crying and scared, but after, he's thoughtful and brave. He's not afraid to go to school anymore because he knows he's taking his mother's love right there with him. And full of this new confidence, Chester gets a great idea. He turns to his mom with a little grin on his face and says, "Give me your hand." He realizes this magic isn't just for him, it's something he can share too.
In a really sweet moment, Chester does the exact same thing for his mom. He takes her hand, kisses her palm, and tells her, "Now you have a kissing hand too." How thoughtful is that? He wants to make sure she won't feel lonely while he's away.
So what's the big idea behind this whole story? What's the lesson we can all learn from this little secret that helped Chester feel so brave? The most important lesson is this: love isn't something that you have to leave behind at home. Nope, it's a powerful feeling you can actually pack up and carry with you in your heart and maybe in your hand, no matter where you go. Okay, let's do a super quick summary of the most important parts of the story. This is a great lesson to remember, not just for school, but for life. So let's recap. Chester was afraid to go to school. To help him, his mom gave him a kissing hand so he could carry her love with him. That special kiss made him feel brave enough to go. And in the end, he was so brave and kind that he gave a kissing hand right back to his mom. And this last part is just so wonderful because it shows us that the magic worked both ways. As Miss Raccoon watched her son go off to school, she pressed her own kissing hand to her cheek and felt his love right there with her. It just proves that sharing love makes everyone feel stronger. And that brings us to the end. I want to leave you with this question to think about. Where can you take your kissing hand? Maybe to a big test, or the first day at a new place, or anywhere that feels just a little bit scary. Just remember, you can always carry the love of your family with you. Thanks so much for listening.